In this short video, we'll be discussing compound sentences using coordinating conjunctions. What is a compound sentence? A compound sentence is a sentence comprised of two independent clauses. So, for example, the college students study a lot and they sleep very little. So we have one independent clause, the college students study a lot. It can stand by itself. And then we have the second independent clause, they sleep very little. It's another independent clause. What is a coordinating conjunction? We have for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So these 7 words are the coordinating conjunctions in the English language, and they're used to connect two independent clauses to make compound sentences. Each one of these coordinating conjunctions has a different meaning. For is used to show reasons, and is used to add information, nor to show two negative statements, but to show contrasting information, or to show choices or options, yet to show contrasting information that's surprising, and in so shows results. So you have to know the meaning of each of these coordinating conjunctions. We also call these coordinating conjunctions fanboys. So it's an easy way to remember the coordinating conjunctions if you remember F-A-N-B-O-Y-S, fanboys. So forming compound sentences with coordinating conjunctions is pretty easy. You first of all write the first clause, write a comma, write the coordinating conjunction, write the second clause, and write a period. So for example, the college students study and they sleep. We have an independent clause, comma, coordinating conjunction and, the second clause, and the period to end the sentence. Here's another example. She studies every day, but she does not like it. So some examples of the use of each coordinating conjunction. Here are some sentences. You can pause the video if you want to and read each sentence. The one that I want to focus on here is this one in red, where we use nor. Nor is a little bit different. Its use is a little different. We said it's for two negative statements. If we read the sentence, she does not like to study, nor does she like to exercise. So we can say that there's two things here that she does not like to do. She doesn't like to study and she does not like to exercise. But you notice that we have a negative on the verb in the first clause. We have the comma, nor, and then we have something different here. We have the subject, she, it's flipped with the do helping verb, and there's no negative here. The nor is what makes this statement negative. Some common errors to avoid when we're using coordinating conjunctions and forming compound sentences. First thing is a missing comma. We want to always make sure that we have a comma in our sentence. So for example, in this sentence, the college students study and they sleep. We must have the comma there or else it's a run-on sentence. It's an error. Missing subject in the second clause. Remember that if it's two independent clauses, we're going to need two separate subjects on each side of the coordinating conjunction. So if we look at this, the college students study and sleep. This is not a compound sentence because there's no subject here. We need and they sleep or the students sleep. Here's a warning. Not all words that look like fanboys are fanboys or coordinating conjunctions. So you can't just look for the word like and or for or but in a sentence and say, oh, it's a compound sentence. That's not always true. We need to look at how the word is being used in the sentence, how it functions in the sentence. So look at these 3 sentences. He runs and lifts weights at the gym. We have an and here, but this is not a compound sentence. This is a simple sentence with 2 verbs. We're just explaining what 2 actions he does. He runs and he lifts. Look at the second one. She usually runs or lifts weights daily. It's the same thing. This is a simple sentence with or. The last one. He bought a gift for his parents. We might think that for is a fanboy here, but it's not being used to connect to independent clauses. It's just being used as a preposition to start the prepositional phrase. Okay, so we have a simple sentence. He bought, and then we have object and a prepositional phrase. Okay, so this is a simple sentence.